Hello everyone. For Plantito and Plantita, I would like to share my plant a seed project. This is my plant. After 1 week of taking care of my plant, this is the progress. I planted okra and tomato seeds just in case they didn't grow, but they both grow. So I decided to focus on okra. I put it on a sunny place because even if I didn't keep watering the plant, it was always wet and I'm worried about it. I am also worried because there are many rats in our garden, so they can damage my plant. I'm happy for the development of my plant. I didn't expect that okra grow fast within 14 days. I will take care of my progress planting until I can harvest and share the fruits. This is week 2. I am sad to say that my okra plant has died and my tomato plant has been eaten by rats. Since that happened, I have replanted a lot of mustard plants so that in case the rats eat my plant again, I still have a reserve. As you can see, the empty pot that was mustard seedlings eaten by the rats again. I always water it and I put it in the direction where the sunlight shines every morning and decided to hang for the safety of my plant from the rats. I'm happy to see the development of my mustard plant. This is my 3rd week of doing plant a seed project. This is my 2nd week of my mustard plant since my okra and tomato plant has died for a few weeks ago. I am happy to see the improvement of my mustard plant and I always water it every morning unless it is raining. 4th week of doing plant a seed project. This is the 3rd week of my mustard plant. I decided not to move the plant to another pot because they are so big and may die when transferred to another pot. I just let the mustard plants cram inside of the pot. As far as I can see, they are comfortable to each other and I didn't want to bother them anymore. If you notice, in the middle pot, there is a wild tomato plant that has grown and I am happy to see that. I will take care of them both until I can harvest it and share to my family. 5th week of doing plant a seed project. This is the 4th week of my mustard plant. I added healthy soil to each pot of the mustard plant from the back of our house because I noticed that the stems will get thinner, maybe because it lacks of soil and the roots of the plant have come out. I forgot to water the plant because I woke up at noon and I know they were not allowed to be watered when exposed to the heat of the sun. I'm happy to see the tomato plant growing fast and excited to see the mustard plant bloom with yellow flowers. 6th week of doing plant a seed project, and this is the 5th week of my mustard plant. I see my mustard plant and the wild tomato plant grow fast as many days go by. As I observe, the other leaves of the white tomato plant seem to be bitten by insects, and the leaves of the mustard plant withered because they were exposed too much from the sunlight. I worry because I had a dream last night that my mustard plant died. I am happy with my progress and I am excited to see the yellow flower at the same time. 7th week of doing plant a seed project, and this is the 6th week of my mustard plant. As you can see, they are already crammed into a pot and I am still not worried because they looks like healthy. I only water them 4 times a week or when I remember them to water, because at the bottom of the pot there is another pot filled with water and there is a piece of cloth on it towards the top pot where my mustard plant is planted. The piece of cloth serves as a bridge for the two pots to connect so that the water can flow upward, and this is why the soil of my mustard plant is always wet. 8th week of doing plant a seed project, and this is the 7th week of my mustard plant since I planted again because my first plant okra has dead. I am happy because my plants are healthy, and as you can see, their leaves look very beautiful. I can't wait to harvest them, but I don't like the taste of the mustard greens when it's cooked because it tastes bitter. I'm not sure if it will bloom with yellow flower, but I hope so. The wild tomato plant grows slowly because of the mustard plant. The small space affects the growth of the plant. 9th week of doing plant a seed project, and this is the 8th week of my mustard plant. The monitoring report of plant a seed project is about to end, but there are still no yellow flowers. I'm just excited to see it. I'm glad to see that my plants are so big. My sister-in-law asked me to harvest my plant, but I can't because I'm not yet done with my monitoring report. I am happy to see the wild tomato plant is still fighting alone to survive. I didn't plant the tomato plant, it was just destined to grow for a reason. 10th week of doing plant a seed project, and this is my mustard plant after 9th week of taking care of it. They are so big, and I think it's ready to harvest, and the wild tomato plant is growing so fast. I never thought it would be this tall as now. My greatest lesson from this activity is when you plant something, you will reap something when the day comes. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow.